It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBSports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
It's an exciting time of the high school basketball season as the end of the regular season nears and the push for the postseason continues. Tonight, it's a CVC cross-divisional showdown. A pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome to high school basketball on the WBCB Sports Network. Tonight, it's the Blue Devils of Ewing High School taking on the Irish of Notre Dame. Welcome, everyone, inside Notre Dame High School. I'm Nick Gallagher, alongside Rob Gilmore behind the camera and helping out with tonight's call of the game. Our engineer on site tonight is Aaron Bennett. We will dive into tonight's matchup in just a moment, but first, tonight's game is brought to you by Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, Capital Health System, Revere Restaurant, Team Toyota, New Jersey Education Association, Notre Dame High School, Haldeman Ford Subaru, Ewing Township Education Association, The Trentonian, Jammer Doors, Hyundai of Trenton, Italian People's Bakery. Thanks for all the sponsors for making tonight's live stream possible. You are listening to the Trentonian pregame show. Let's dive right in. We'll start with the visiting Ewing Blue Devils. They are currently on a 5-game winning streak. Just had a big W against Rumson Fairhaven, 51-45 in the Coach's Choice USA Shore Challenge. Ryan Stones led the Ewing Blue Devils with 15 points and 9 rebounds. Tayella Delfos, 10 points and 5 rebounds. Joy Johnson, 9 points, 11 rebounds. And Shawnee Biggs, 3 points, but grabbed 11 rebounds. And Rob, this Ewing team, you've seen them a couple times this year. They are an experienced bunch who know how to win basketball games.
Nick, they are such a well-rounded team. They have a few losses, and those few losses are against some of the toughest teams in the state of New Jersey. They played an incredibly tough non-conference schedule, which is set to set them up well for the upcoming playoffs, but they have a big three: Rhiannon Stokes, Tiana Delfos, Joy Johnson. Those three players have been so productive throughout the course of the season, and if one's not going well, the other two will beat you. But most nights, they got all three going. That's just a really tough trio to stop.
It is indeed, and the last loss for this Ewing Blue Devils team came at the end of January on the 26th against St. John Vianney, one of those shore teams, a powerhouse in the state of New Jersey. They lost 67-38. Not too often you see the Blue Devils getting blown out by a score like that. But in the month of 2024, this Blue Devils team is 12-3. The only other losses they've had in the calendar month of 2023 was back against Red Bank Catholic, an 18-4 Red Bank team, and Rutgers Prep, a 17-4 team who they lost 59-49 to. But this team, Rob, has done it all. They've been together all 4 years, and that's the best thing when you have a team that's experienced together and how they establish themselves and how they become a winning program.
Yeah, that veteran leadership, especially from those three aforementioned players, has been huge for them to kind of keep them all together, keep them all on the same page. And the veteran leadership, they got some players going D1, Tiana Delfos going to Michigan. So they've got a lot of talent. And you combine that talent with the leadership that they have, this is a really tough team to beat.
And these two teams have not met since last year in the postseason. It was the semifinals of the Mercer County tournament, which Ewing won 68-30 over Notre Dame, and they have won the last 5 matchups going back until 2021. Speaking of Notre Dame, let's take a look at them tonight. They are coming off back-to-back losses. They lost to Hightstown on last night, 58-41. Abby Miser for Hightstown led all scores with 25 points and 15 rebounds. Izzy Diaz for Notre Dame, 18 points, led all scores for the Irish. Elena Ramirez, 8 points, but the Irish were outscored 32-21 in the second half, where Hightstown put up 21 points in the third quarter. But Rob, there was a reason for that. This Notre Dame team enters tonight's game not as healthy as they wanted to be at this point in the year.
Yeah, Nick, they're pretty banged up right now. They lost their best defender, Sarah Farnan, to a torn ACL. She is done for the year. Really unfortunate break there. Olivia Barrera, one of their key bench pieces, she is out for the season with a concussion. Also, a few more minor injuries. Elena Ramirez, Anna Primerano, and Caroline Foley all suffered sprained ankles in recent games. They're all playing tonight. But this team is a little bit banged up, and you've got to believe that's what slowed them down over the past couple of games.
Yeah, absolutely, Rob. You got to think they lost Sarah back on the Wildwood Catholic game. They lost that game 60-45, but Wildwood Catholic is a powerhouse in the state at 19-2 on the season. And then they lost to Wall, another really good powerhouse shore program, 74-46. So it's been a tough stretch for the Irish, as we were just here for their win against Trenton back on the 26th of January. They handled the Tornadoes 80-34 in that game. But since then, injury bug has bit this Irish team, and it's just at the worst possible time. Robert, how do you look at this team and how they will battle tonight with their injuries? And should we kind of expect these injury players to play a lot of minutes tonight?
I think we should, because they're a tough team. They're going to go out there. They're a scrappy team. They're going to still be going after loose balls, and I expect the energy to be up, and they always play well here at their home gym. So I expect them to show out in front of their home crowd tonight.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. And you just think the Wildwood Catholic game was at a neutral site. They lost to Hightstown on the road. Hopefully tonight they will get up for this game, as they have a tall task to defend the big three for the Ewing Blue Devils. But the Irish did have some positivity since that Trenton game, as I mentioned a couple minutes ago. They did get some wins over Nottingham and Hamilton West in their last 8 games are 5-3, so they're looking pretty good, but that injury bug has really banged them up at the worst possible time as they try to push for Mercer County tournament seeding. And every game matters. They have tonight's game after Ewing, and then they have one more game at home against Princeton, so they will try to see what they can do and push for Mercer County tournament action. As we will step aside, we will get set for opening tip-off in just a couple of minutes. Stay with us. Starting lineups and opening tip from Notre Dame coming up next right after this on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, Merrill Reese for Capital Health, reminding you that the former St. Francis Medical Center is now Capital Health East, and they still offer a 24/7 emergency department as well as outpatient medical clinic services. To enter the emergency department and outpatient clinic, please use the Burt Avenue entrance. Capital Health, proud to be a partner for better health in our state's capital, Trenton, New Jersey. Falcon Heating and Cooling is proud to serve Hamilton Township and the surrounding communities. Their only priority is your comfort. Visit their showroom at 2615 Hamilton Avenue and see their water heaters, boilers, furnaces, and air conditioning units all on display. See what you're getting before delivery, and all brand names are there like Carrier, Lennox, Trane, and more. Falcon Heating and Cooling does their own installation. No subcontractors, enabling better pricing and financing at low rates with up to 7 years. Falcon Heating and Cooling, 2615 Hamilton Avenue. Call 609-638-4798. That's 609-638-4798.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford Subaru or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good! Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota is the choice for your next vehicle purchase or service this season. With new Toyota models available for immediate delivery and over 100 certified used and pre-owned vehicles for any budget. Plus service specials to keep you on the road to victory. Shop or schedule online at teamtoyota.net or choose one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton. Are you part of the team?
Hi, this is Mercer County Prosecutor Angelo Honorfree, and I hope you're enjoying today's game. I'd like to commend today's students for participating in today's event. Being a part of extracurricular activities, whether it's an athletic event, marching in the band, or performing in the school play, or being on the debate team, is good for today's youth. And parents, stay involved in your children's activities and encourage them. An involved parent nurtures your children to accomplish great things. I'm proud to support the youth of Mercer County. This is Angelo Honorfree, your Mercer County Prosecutor, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Hi, Paul Muller from Team Toyota. And this Toyota-thon, there's a lot to celebrate. If you haven't heard, new Toyota inventory is back with an updated model lineup for any lifestyle and vehicles ready for immediate delivery. Plus over 200 certified Toyotas and used cars for any budget with special finance rates available. And our award-winning service centers will keep you merry and safe this season. Visit us in store at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, or Glen Mills, or shop online at Team Toyota.
Hi, Merrill Reese for Capital Health, reminding you that the former St. Francis Medical Center is now Capital Health East, and they still offer a 24/7 emergency department as well as outpatient medical clinic services. To enter the emergency department and outpatient clinic, please use the Burt Avenue entrance. Capital Health, proud to be a partner for better health in our state's capital, Trenton, New Jersey.
Welcome back, everyone, inside Notre Dame High School as we are getting set for starting lineups tonight. We will start with the visiting Ewing Blue Devils. For them, it'll be number 11, the senior guard, Shawnee Biggs. Number 13, Tyela Delfos. Number 15, Ryan Stokes. Number 20, Lily Alston gets the start tonight, the sophomore guard. And number 24, Joy Johnson, the senior forward. So again, for the Blue Devils, it will be Shawnee Biggs, Tyala Delfos, Ryan Stones, Lily Austin, and Joy Johnson. And we're set. Tip is underway as the Blue Devils will control it tonight, get things going. For the Irish tonight, Caroline Foley will get the start after the injury. Elena Ramirez, the junior guard. Cameron Beadle gets the start. And Izzy Diaz, the 4 or 5 starters. We're trying to get the 5th starter here as we are. Quick start here for the Irish as they control it. Izzy Diaz with it. She'll drive to the lane. She'll kick it back out to Foley. Ramirez gives it back to Diaz. Diaz 3-ball is off the front of the rim, no good. It's Simone Pintinelli, the 5th starter for the Irish. Drive, nice Euro step in the lane from Beadle, doesn't get it to go.
Nice Euro step, but a little bit out of control.
3-ball is off the rim, no good, deflected by Lynch down there, or Diaz, excuse me. Ramirez back the other way for the Irish. She'll give it off to Pintinelli. Try to go backdoor pass. It is intercepted as the Blue Devils come up with it. Jumper from Delfos gets it to go. And that's how we get the scoring going tonight.
Delfos, just such a talented player. Smooth on the jumper. Giving her team the first bucket.
Rhinestone's with it, swings it around for an open Lily Alston. Shot no good, rebounded down low by Pintinelli. Pintinelli will give it off to Ramirez, who just almost missed the pass. And foul on the play. Notre Dame coming into tonight's contest 14-7. The Blue Devils 16-5. As Blue Devils undefeated in CVC play, first in the Valley Division, Irish 5-1, third in the Colonial Division. Delphos swings it around to Alston, who gives it off to Biggs. Biggs swings it around back. They'll go down low. Delphos jumper, looked to be a two-pointer, gets the long two to go. And Delphos off to a good start, 4 points for her.
She's got that long-range jumper working so far in the early going.
As Ramirez gets tied up at the top of the key, gives it off to Cameron Beadle. Beadle, aggressive defense by the Blue Devils, also got tied up. Ramirez will hand it off by Pintinelli. Jumper is short. Save there, great play by Ryan Stones, who gets it for the Blue Devils to save it. As Biggs thought about it, she'll get it to go. And this Blue Devils team loves to share the basketball.
Yes, Ewing offense off to a good start in this one.
Diaz get tied up underneath the basket by Alston. Blue Devils coming into tonight's contest averaging 66 points per game. Tyel Delphos, their leading scorer, at 18 and 7.5 rebounds. Joy Johnson, 14 points per game and 9 rebounds per game. As Stokes will go the other way, drives to Delphos, floater in the lane. It is rebounded by Joy Johnson. She couldn't get it to go. Another Blue Devils rebound couldn't convert, was Alston put it up. As the Irish push it up court to Beadle. Beadle looking for Pintinelli, just an overthrow there. Out of play, turnover, back to the Blue Devils.
The Irish, a team that likes to play with some pace, but they've been a little bit sloppy and have missed some shots here in the early going.
You have to think, Rob, they're just trying to do too much, and that's probably a little bit in the back of their mind tonight. With the injuries, they know everyone has to step up. Biggs, looked like to be a corner three, no good, rimmed out of the netting. As Ramirez will go the other way, she'll turn around looking for Foley, goes intercepted by Alston for the Blue Devils. Jump pass to Delphos, as Delphos will just lay it in. Tyela Delphos, their leading scorer, 6 points early on in this one for her. As Diaz was looking to put that shot up, was blocked as she got tied up by Delphos underneath the basket. Foley to inbound. She gives it off to Diaz as Anna Primorano checks in for the first time tonight. Three ball from Pintinelli off the rim, no good. As the Notre Dame offensive struggles continue early on. Stokes, three ball, swings in and out of the rim, no good. Rebounded. Push over to Alston. Alston three ball, no good. As Joy Johnson right there, clean up, turning garbage into gold. As Joy Johnson gets on the scoring timeout, Notre Dame. Today's game is being brought to you as a public service by the Ewing Township Education Association. The Ewing Township Education Association is proud to support our students, tomorrow's future leaders of Ewing. Don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week or online at Trentonian.com, the only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. Serving Trenton and our community is Kaufman Printing and Embroidery Services. From sports teams to businesses, Kaufman Printing and Embroidery Services has all your custom apparel needs. 439 South Broad Street in Trenton, or visit info@kaufmansprinting.com. info@kaufmanprinting.com. As an early timeout for Notre Dame, and head coach James Martinos not too happy about the early performance on Robin. As you mentioned, just the shots aren't falling early on for Notre Dame.
Yeah, just a little bit of sloppy basketball. Like I said, Nick, they're a team that likes to play with some pace, and it feels like they've just been pushing it a little bit too much against this aggressive Ewing defense. And at the other end, Ewing doing a great job getting second chance opportunities, even third chance opportunities, and cashing in on them.
As we get set back to action here, as the big three of Ewing have all signed their letter of intent, as Ryan Stones will head to St. Joseph's University next year. Joy Johnson heads to Farley Dickinson. And Tyela DelFosse will be headed to Big Blue and Michigan to continue their basketball and academic careers. Congratulations to them and getting the opportunity to play Division I basketball next season. Couple of substitutions for Ewing. Irish trail 10-2, 3 minutes left here in quarter number 1. Ramirez, nice find there for Diaz, who tried to get it up, and she immediately got tied up by Stokes underneath the basket. As it'll be a jump ball, and will stay with the Irish. Primorano's inbound pass. Go to Diaz underneath. She looking for Ramirez in the corner. Too strong there, out of play.
Looked like it may have been tipped by DelFosse on the way out.
Ramirez will kick it out to Pintinelli. Pintinelli, 3-ball from the wing is short. Rebounded by DelFosse. She'll push the pace, take it herself, go coast to coast. Nice dish, finds her teammate. It was Kayla Durham, couldn't convert the layup. As Caroline Foley with it. She loses it, stolen by DelFosse. DelFosse weaving in and out of the Irish defense. She'll take it hard to the cup and put it in 2.
Tiana DelFosse turning defense into offense.
That looked to be off Primorano there, who tried to save it. Another turnover for Notre Dame. It'll go back to the Blue Devils.
Just a nightmarish first quarter for the Irish.
Joy Johnson jumper from just inside the free throw line is good. 14-2, Blue Devils extend their lead up to 12. Ramirez swings it over to Primorano. She'll find a nice Izzy Diaz underneath. Diaz couldn't convert as it hit the front of the rim and bounced out. Stokes with it going the other way. Hard to the cup, falling face first. As a foul called as everyone surrounds Stokes as she gets to her feet slowly.
A minute 25 to go in the first quarter and still only 2 points for the Irish. They have not been able to get anything going offensively.
Stokes misses the first of 2.
That's one thing that has plagued Ewing throughout the season, is they've struggled a little bit from the foul line. It's hurt them late in some of their losses.
Stokes hits the second, and it'll be her first point of tonight's contest. Primorano double team immediately. Aggressive defense from the Blue Devils as DelFosse comes up with another steal. Primorano hit the deck. Blue Devils have numbers. DelFosse will take it herself and lay in 2, again falling to the floor. That's 10 first quarter points for Tyela DelFosse. She's leading the Blue Devils tonight. Primorano again double team. Tries to find Izzy Diaz. As they'll say it went off the Blue Devils there, and Joy Johnson will stay here with the Irish.
I think the Irish might have gotten away with one there. It looked like Primorano picked up her dribble That was not called.
Diaz jumper is blocked by Joy Johnson underneath. Delfoss, another rebound. She'll push it well up the court. Ryan Stokes wide open, takes it herself and gets it to go. And another timeout for the Irish with 38 ticks to go and 19-2 Blue Devils lead. We will step aside, come back with more action right after this on the WBCB Sports Network.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
It's been all Blue Devils so far tonight early in this one. 38 ticks remain here in quarter number one. And this Blue Devils team, as we mentioned in our Trentonian pregame show, a great group of senior leadership they have. They were the NJSIAA State Group 3 champions last season, a school record 30 wins, number one area team in the Trentonian, number one area team in the Times of Trenton and the Star Ledger and NJ.com, number 6 in the state rankings, top 20. They're currently number 7 in the entire state of New Jersey. As the Irish try to solve the puzzle shorthanded tonight, Foley corner three ball from her is no good. As rebounded by the Blue Devils. Foley there to intercept that one. She'll take it herself, push hard to the cup, and couldn't get it to fall. As Ramirez got tied up with Johnson, whistles remain silent. Johnson heaves it as the time was almost set to expire. A little premature there. I guess she didn't know how much time was left, and that will do it for quarter number one. The Blue Devils in control of this one, 19-2 our score. We will come back with second quarter action right after this on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Welcome back, everyone, inside Notre Dame High School. Second quarter action just about to happen. And Rob, it was a Tayala Delfoss show in the first quarter for the Blue Devils as she leads all scores with 10 points after their impressive first quarter.
Yeah, she's got more than half of her team scoring 10 out of the 19. She was just dominant. And don't let the 10 points overshadow the fact that she is also dominant at the defensive end, altering a ton of shots, getting some rebounds, and helping her team hold the Irish to just 2 points in the opening quarter.
I believe it is the lowest scoring output for a single quarter for the Irish this season. As we were just waiting confirmation, there's a little confusion from the officials as they will inbound it to the Blue Devils here as we're back to action. Biggs now with it, finds Delfoss. As the Irish working zone defense here. Delfoss wide open on the wing. Three ball from her is good. Tayala Delfoss, money so far tonight, 13 points.
Man, she is like a cheat code out there tonight.
And that's how she's going to end up playing at Michigan next season. As Joy Johnson will hand it off to Shawnee Biggs. Johnson three ball this time. That connects. Like you said, Robin, our Trentonian pregame show, you got one, and then all of a sudden the other one's open and they're knocking down shots. So choose who you want. Pincinelli in the corner. She'll drive around the baseline. Nice up and under. Doesn't get it to go. Primorano rebound. Kicks it out to Ramirez. As her shot almost got a nice bounce there, but doesn't connect down.
And they just can't buy a bucket right now.
Shawnee Biggs now with it. She'll kick it out to Johnson. Another 3-ball from Johnson. Top of the key. No good. Who else but Tayela Del Foss on the board. Gets another shot to go. Falling back down. That's 15 points now for Tayela Del Foss in this first half.
Man, watching her play, it's like when you play NBA 2K and you put all the sliders at 99.
Ramirez drives as she couldn't connect. Diaz tries to clean it up, gets the foul, but doesn't get the bucket to go down. As Diaz will try to end the drought for the Irish and head to the free throw line.
That free throw, I believe, ended a 25-0 run for Ewing.
And that's how crazy, how fast this Ewing Blue Devils offense can take you down. As Diaz connects on both free throws to end the run. Ryan Stokes now with it. She'll go down low to Kayla Durham. Ball swinged over to who else? Tayela Del Foss. Another 3 from her. 18 points now. As she just hits her points per game average already in the first half. A quarter and a few minutes gone by. Foley with it, gives it off to Ramirez. Ramirez trapped immediately, stolen by Ryan Stokes. Read that all the way. Stokes will take it herself and couldn't get it to go down. As the Irish try to work in transition, pass from Diaz up ahead. Too much for Megan Connolly.
You know, Nick, if this was a closer game, I'd say that Del Foss would be going for 40 tonight, but
Absolutely.
I don't think she'll be kept in that long the way that this one is going.
Three ball in the corner from Blue Devils, no good. Rebounded by Del Foss. It's got to be close to a double-double already. Another 3-ball from Stokes in the corner is no good. Ramirez in transition, takes it herself, tries to kiss it off the glass. Too strong there. Another rebound by Del Foss. She'll push it up ahead. Stokes on the drive, loses the ball. Caroline Foley comes up with it for the Irish. She was looking for Connolly. A little miscommunication there as Ryan Stokes ends up with it. Biggs' 3 is good for Shawnee Biggs.
The Irish still with just one field goal as we're halfway through the second quarter.
As they'll get Connolly on the far end of the court. Heel on the out-of-bounds line. And it'll be another turnover for this Irish team. Rob, you hate to say injuries can really affect the team this much now as they're 2.5 games without, I guess, their normal rotation. But Ramirez is playing tonight. Primorano's been on the floor, and Foley all had ankle injuries prior to tonight's game or game time decisions. But all playing, but they just seem off tonight.
Yeah, they look a little bit fatigued, if you will.
Right. As Del Foss on the board and puts up another 2, 20 points for Tayela Del Foss in this first half. And you got to wonder, they've played a lot of games in a lot of days. They are coming off a back-to-back, a loss over Heightstown. If you joined us late tonight, they lost last night to Heightstown 58-41. They lost Sarah Farnan to a torn ACL back against the Wildwood Catholic game. Del Foss falling another attempt hard of the court as Biggs comes up with it. Jumper, no good. Joy Johnson right there on the board.
The offensive boards have been a huge difference in this game.
As Izzy Diaz blocked on the other end as she got all of that as Stokes fell down.
Seems like every possession where the Blue Devils missed their first shot, they're getting a second opportunity, sometimes even getting a third opportunity.
And a big size difference tonight. Joy Johnson, 6 foot. Tayela Del Foss, big as well. And it's a tough matchup for the Irish tonight. As Brooklyn Ellis on the rebound for a moment, Irish come up with it. Shawnee Biggs got in front of that one, got the steal for the Blue Devils. Del Foss in the corner, she'll try driving baseline, puts up a floater, gets it to go.
What did I tell you, Nick? She's a cheat code.
Everything she does just making it look effortless. 22 of our team's 37 points tonight. As Foley tried a three, again blocked, and this Blue Devils team defense is just relentless. They don't let you take a break.
Yeah, they've been all over this Notre Dame offense.
As Ellis' shot was blocked by Diaz, who got hit in the face underneath the basket. As she's shaken up a little bit, looks to be okay, get her vision back. As Del Foss will come out and head to the bench after a 22-point first half. We think that would be it for her, at least in the first half. As Valerie Rivas checks in, the senior guard, for the first time tonight. Rivas takes a shot, too strong. Rebounded Irish. Connolly had possession for a moment. She lost it, saved it there. As Diaz swings it over to Foley. Foley will drive. She gets trapped, kicked it out to Primerano. Foley gives it off to Isabella Lynch. Conley kicks it out to Foley. Foley hard on the drive, off the glass, doesn't get it to go. Connolly gets it back for the Irish. She couldn't connect with that one as Foley was fouled up to the hoop.
Good effort there by Connolly and Foley fighting for that loose ball, getting a couple boards, and they will have a chance here. I believe Connolly will at the foul line, or Foley, excuse me.
As the Irish look to end another offensive drought, they'll try it from the free throw line.
Still have not hit a field goal since the beginning of the first quarter.
As Foley hits the first of two.
Their last 3 points now come by way of the free throw.
She gets both free throws to get knocked down with 88 seconds to go here in the opening half. Ryan Stokes now with it, gives it off to Biggs. Biggs swings it over to Rivas. Biggs, three ball from her, gets it to go. Shawnee Biggs, a three. Just as dangerous and effective. Four-year starter, Shawnee Biggs. Connolly's shot doesn't go. Lynch on the board. Connolly floater in the lane, gets it to drop and fall.
And there is that first field goal since the opening moments of the game.
37 seconds, 39-8 our score. Too strong by Ellis there. As Biggs found Stokes with it. Back to Biggs, nice give and go as she drops in right off the glass.
Great look.
And you just see the chemistry, Rob, with this Blue Devils team. They know where each other's going to be at every moment offensively. Diaz hard drive. She'll drive hard, gets it to go. Izzy Diaz giving her everything out there. Final 3 seconds. Stoke will try. Pull up. Shot is off the front of the rim, no good, as that will do it for the opening half. Irish struggling here from Notre Dame as they trail 41-10 at the break. We will step aside. We'll recap the first half and look ahead to the second half right after this. Stay with us here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, Merrill Reese for Capital Health, reminding you that the former St. Francis Medical Center is now Capital Health East, and they still offer a 24/7 emergency department as well as outpatient medical clinic services. To enter the emergency department and outpatient clinic, please use the Burt Avenue entrance. Capital Health, proud to be a partner for better health in our state's capital, Trenton, New Jersey. Falcon Heating and Cooling is proud to serve Hamilton Township and the surrounding communities. Their only priority is your comfort. Visit their showroom at 2615 Hamilton Avenue and see their water heaters, boilers, furnaces, and air conditioning units all on display. See what you're getting before delivery, and all brand names are there like Carrier, Lennox, Trane, and more. Falcon Heating and Cooling does their own installation. No subcontractors, enabling better pricing and financing at low rates with up to 7 years. Falcon Heating and Cooling, 2615 Hamilton Avenue. Call 609-638-4798. That's 609-638-4798.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford Subaru or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good! Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota is the choice for your next vehicle purchase or service this season. With new Toyota models available for immediate delivery and over 100 certified used and pre-owned vehicles for any budget. Plus service specials to keep you on the road to victory. Shop or schedule online at teamtoyota.net or choose one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton. Are you part of the team?
Hi, this is Mercer County Prosecutor Angelo Honor-Free, and I hope you're enjoying today's game. I'd like to commend today's students for participating in today's event. Being a part of extracurricular activities, whether it's an athletic event, marching in the band, or performing in the school play, or being on the debate team, is good for today's youth. And parents, stay involved in your children's activities and encourage them. An involved parent nurtures your children to accomplish great things. I'm proud to support the youth of Mercer County. This is Angelo Honor-Free, your Mercer County Prosecutor, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Hi, Paul Muller from Team Toyota. In this Toyota-thon, there's a lot to celebrate. If you haven't heard, new Toyota inventory is back with an updated model lineup for any lifestyle and vehicles ready for immediate delivery. Plus over 200 certified Toyotas and used cars for any budget with special finance rates available. and our award-winning service centers will keep you merry and safe this season. Visit us in store at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, or Glen Mills, or shop online at teamtoyota.net.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Hi, Merrill Reese for Capital Health, reminding you that the former St. Francis Medical Center is now Capital Health East, and they still offer a 24/7 emergency department as well as outpatient medical clinic services. To enter the emergency department and outpatient clinic, please use the Burt Avenue entrance. Capital Health, proud to be a partner for better health in our state's capital, Trenton, New Jersey. This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford Subaru or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good!
Spring is here, and it's time to view the world through Jammer Doors and Windows, a family-owned and operated local business since Babe Ruth started playing for the Yankees in 1920. Today, Jammer continues to swat home run sales, service and installation of garage doors and openers, entry doors, patio doors, storm doors, and windows. Jammer Doors features rain or garage doors, steel or aluminum, and crafted for dependable, long-lasting service. Jammer Doors and Windows do their own work and installation using no subcontractors, saving you money. Avoid the big box stores and save with Jammer Doors and Windows. Visit their showroom, 2850 Brunswick Pike, Business Route 1 in Lawrenceville. Yardley showroom open by appointment. Call 215-493-7709. That's 215-493-7709.
Car buying made simple at Hyundai of Trenton at 1655 North Alden Avenue in Ewing Township. Over 100 new Hyundai models from Elantras and Sonatas to SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe, Tucson, and Palisade, including hybrid models. Hyundai of Trenton has the inventory, including a huge selection of pre-owned certified vehicles. No market adjustments on any car in stock. Get an extra $1,000 rebate, trade-in value towards any new vehicle. Hyundai of Trenton will buy your vehicle even if you don't purchase a car. Fast payment, top dollar paid for your car. Hyundai of Trenton, car buying made simple, and the area's fastest growing dealership at 1655 North Alden Avenue in Ewing Township.
And welcome back, everyone, inside Notre Dame High School. Irish and Blue Devils just moments away from second half action. And Rob will recap quickly the first half. And it was really the Tayela Del Foss show. 22 points to her name so far. And she's just been on both ends of the floor, just aggressive from the opening start tonight.
Yeah, she's been incredible. Getting the second chance opportunities offensively. She's been hitting some shots from downtown. She's been great on the defensive end. And it got to the point where they took her out there about halfway through the second quarter. I'd imagine she'll get a little bit of playing time here in the second half, but with the score the way that it is, her minutes in the second half, most likely limited, but she has already made her mark. 22 points in the first half alone. An incredible night so far for her.
And on the opposite end of that, for the Irish, Rob, as we mentioned throughout the first half, they struggled from the field. What do they have to do? I mean, is it just a simple thing of just getting their shots to fall? Because they're there, it's just their shots aren't falling.
Well, they typically play with a very fast pace. I think they need to slow things down just a little bit offensively just to get some looks. You know, obviously down by 31 points, you want to score quickly if you want to get back into the game. But I think they need to just calm themselves down a little bit offensively, get some better looks. And I'd like to see a little bit more fight from them on the offensive boards and also on the defensive boards. They've given up way too many second chances to Ewing. I think they need to tighten up there a little bit if they want to have a chance of getting back into this game.
As the Irish will try to get some turnovers, as they did a little bit in that first half, but they couldn't turn those turnovers into points. And if they did, they might be a little bit more in this game right now. As we are set to go back to action here, it will be the starting five for the moment for both teams. As Delphos will come back onto the floor for the Blue Devils, Irish on the inbound. And third quarter action underway here on the WBCB Sports Network. Nick Gallagher alongside Rob Gilmore and Aaron Bennett, our engineer. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. And if you joined us late, it's been all Blue Devils as Ryan Stone pulls up. Jumper gets it to no good. Diaz on the board for the Irish. She'll take it herself, tries to go coast to coast with it. She's fouled on her way to the basket. As we just have an official timeout. She was just getting the Blue Devils players to tuck their shirts in. Simple request. As Foley to inbound, as stolen by Delphos. Beadle couldn't get her as Delphos will take it and lay another two home for the University of Michigan commit.
Picking up right where she left off in the first half. Make it 24.
Continuing to make it look very easy out there tonight as this Blue Devils team has won their last 5 matchups over the Irish. Their last meeting was in the Mercer County tournament last year's semifinal matchup back almost a year ago, back on the 15th of February, 2023.
Been a couple blowouts in there, but I don't think any of those games was as decisive as this one has been.
Delphos with the steal, and Rob, we don't have the exact stats in front of us as Stokes pulls up for a jumper, doesn't get it to go, but Delphos almost has a triple-double in steals, rebounds, and points. If
really
not, she's very close.
What she's been able to do.
As Ramirez was looking in the corner for Pinson-Alley, her pass was deflected. Foley bounce past it to Beadle. She gets tied up with Shawnee Biggs there on the perimeter. As they'll say jump ball back to the Blue Devils. Joy Johnson a little too aggressive there, bounced it off her leg and out of play.
A very rare unforced error for the Blue Devils.
As Cameron Beadle now with it. As Foley quick swing pass over to Pinson-Alley. Doesn't get her shot to go. The story of the night for the Irish. As outlet pass up to Delphos. As they got it right over Elena Ramirez, who was just keeping her hands up and trying to get something on that, but too much. A good pass from the Blue Devils to find Delphos.
Make it 26.
As Pinson-Alley there to get 2 for the Irish. As they'll get Cameron Beadle on the block there. Looking for Delphos again. Stokes comes up with it. Has Johnson backdoor pass as Diaz took a tumble to the floor. As Johnson lays home 2.
That was a really good pass to find Johnson cutting to the basket.
That was not easy.
Kind of rifled that one in there, too.
As Diaz goes cross court to Pintinelli. Step back 3 is good for Simone Pintinelli.
Pintinelli showing the range. First 3 ball of the night for the Irish.
Johnson jumper from the free throw line, gets it banked off the glass.
Joy Johnson starting the show what she's been able to do throughout the course of the season.
Johnson going to Farley Dickinson to continue her basketball and academic career. She's got 11 points tonight. Pintinelli, another 3, no good. Delphos comes up with another rebound. As Ramirez tried to slow her down a little bit, unintentionally. And they'll call Ramirez for the foul. As Beadle and Ramirez will head to the bench as Connolly and Primerano come back on the floor. First time in the second half. Johnson one-on-one with Diaz, spins, and they'll get her with the travel. Halfway through quarter number 3, Ewing all over the Irish here. As the Irish try to battle back, get some positivity going. As the Irish do have a game against Princeton in just a few days on the 9th, a 14-5 Princeton team stolen by the Blue Devils. They'll find Delphos down low as she tries to put it up against Primerano, who questions how that was a foul, as her hands were straight up there. As Delphos will head to the free throw line first time tonight.
Of all the things she has done tonight, visiting the foul line has not been one of them until now.
Quite surprising, too. She's been so aggressive going to the basket, but no one from the Irish has just wanted to foul her and make her earn it, as she already missed the first free throw. As Alston and Johnson head to the bench for the Blue Devils. As Delphos misses both of 2. Rare misses. Connolly fell hard to the floor near the bleachers. Almost hit the back of her head, was okay.
That's something you don't want to see if you're Notre Dame. They're already missing a couple players with season-ending injuries. You don't want to see another one go down.
And Olivia Barreo suffered a concussion. And again, Sarah Farnan, they're missing her from the torn ACL, their best defender. Ryan Stokes with it. She'll drive hard to the cup, pushes it off the glass, no good. Rebounded down low by Ellis. Couldn't come away with anything. Nice bounce pass from Foley to Diaz. Diaz will kick it out to Pintinelli. A 3 ball from her is good.
Second 3 of the quarter for Pintinelli.
This Irish team can shoot. I was here for the Trenton game. They shot the lights out of the ball. As Ellis misses the first attempt and the second. It's a tough night at the office when there's just nothing is going right for the Irish. As they continue to fight in this one. Goes down low to Izzy Diaz, who is fouled, and she will go back to the free throw line.
Izzy Diaz, a quiet night by her standards. We'll see if she can get going here in the second half.
Diaz averaging just about 7 points per game. She hits that one. That'll be her 5th point tonight. Diaz misses the second. Delphos. Floater doesn't get it to go. Rebounded Stokes. Foley ties her up. And we'll get a jump ball back to the Irish. Connolly's got Delphos on her as immediately gets tied up. She'll lose possession. Stolen. Brooklyn Ellis comes up with it. Connolly doesn't give up. She'll continue to fight and try to get that one back. And she'll be called for the foul there. As Rod, I know it's a tough game for the Irish and the fans tonight, but just something you want the players to just kind of keep their cool and considering the game and just keep fighting on.
Yeah, you still want to take pride in what you're doing out there in the court and continue to play hard as Delphos misses a 3.
She jumps right in front of that pass. Irish get it back. Pintinelli will try to find Connolly, who takes a step back 3. Too strong there. Rebounded by Foley, blocked by Ryan Stokes. Stokes in transition, full speed ahead. She's fouled by Primerano. As Stokes will head back to the free throw line.
Primerano not too happy with that call, but it did look to me like she got some arm on the way up.
Stokes a quiet night as well from her, only 3 points tonight. The St. Joe's University commit. She misses the first.
And I mentioned earlier, Nick, this Ewing team has not shot the ball well from the foul line. That's going to come back to bite them against some of the top teams they'll be facing in the playoffs if they can't get that rectified.
You're going to see a lot of fouls, you would think, from whoever Ewing plays in the Mercer County tournament, as well as the Group 3 state bracket as well later this month. Connolly wide open, 3-ball in the corner, doesn't get it to go, rebounded by Stokes.
Good look there for Connolly, just off the mark.
Stokes takes a crack at a 3, that's too strong. Rebounded by Biggs as her and Connolly get tied up on the rebound. Three ball from Delphos gets it to go.
What a night she's had.
29 points for Tyela Delphos here. Connolly will take a 3 as we near the minute mark in quarter number 3. Nice find down low to Ellis, bangs it off the glass and gets it to go. Brooklyn Ellis, her first points tonight. Diaz, nice find down low as Diaz puts home 2.
Good look right there to find Diaz, who now matches her season average with 7 points.
Primerano jump shot in the lane and an off-ball foul. And Primerano, excuse me, as Pintinelli will shoot 3 free throws. And correction, it is just 2 free throws for Pintinelli. Hits the first.
Notre Dame has shot the ball well from the foul line tonight.
Delphos rebounded again, gets it to go. 31 points for Tayella Delphos. Unbelievable as Foley will just chuck it up court. No good. 59-23 after 3 quarters of play from Notre Dame High School. The Italian People's Bakery is proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at their signature location, 63 Butler Street, for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell that homemade bread made daily or have them cater your next party or affair. The Italian People's Bakery, 63 Butler Street, is the place to go for the best hoagies on a Sunday afternoon and the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. Visit them once again, 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg, the Italian People's Bakery since 1936. Don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian. Serving Trenton and our community is Kaufman Printing and Embroidery Services. From sports teams to businesses, Kaufman Printing and Embroidery Services is all your custom apparel needs. 439 South Broad Street in Trenton, or visit info@kaufmanprinting.com. Again, that's info@kaufmanprinting.com. Kaufman's Printing, with an S at the end, .com. Spring is here, and it's time to view the world through Jammer Doors and Windows, a family-owned and operated local business since Babe Ruth started playing for the Yankees in 1920. And today, Jammer continues to swat home run sales and service and installation of garage doors and openers, entry doors, patio doors, storm doors, and windows. Jammer Doors features Rainier garage doors, steel or aluminum, and crafted for dependable, long-lasting service. Jammer Doors and Windows do their own work and installation using no subcontractors, saving you money. Avoid the big box stores and save with Jammer Doors and Windows. Visit their showroom, 2850 Brunswick Pike, Business Route 1 in Lawrenceville. Yardley showroom open by appointment. Call 215-493-7709. As we are back to action, and a quarter number 4.
And Delphos still out there. Kind of surprised.
We'll see how much time she gets here in the final frame. 3 ball from Delphos off the front of the rim. Gets her own rebound. Puts it up as fouled again. And she'll go back to the free throw line.
Gotta wonder if maybe she's on the verge of a scoring milestone or something along those lines.
I don't think so. No, she eclipsed 1,000 already a while ago. She hits the first one. I don't know if it's maybe just a career high. That also could be a thing. And she hits them both. 33 points. Today's game is brought to you by as a public service for the Ewing Township Education Association. The Ewing Township Education Association is proud to support all our students, tomorrow's future leaders of Ewing. Primorano swings it over to Connolly. Connolly finds Pintinelli. 3 ball from her, no good. Simone Pintinelli trying to get the Irish going here from beyond the arc. Stokes drives, takes it herself coast to coast. Doesn't convert as the Irish come up with the loose ball. Diaz, floater. She'll spin, double team down low, doesn't get it to go. See some frustration on her face after that one. And you got to wonder, tired legs out there for the Irish off the back-to-back game last night, just 24 hours ago at Heightstown.
It's always tough to pull off those back-to-backs.
Especially late in the season as Delphos rises up, doesn't get that to drop. And it was tough for the Irish last night dealing with Abby Miser, who they dealt with last season. She's been a force to be reckoned with. 25 points last night over the Irish. Stokes comes up with the loose ball, doesn't get it to go as Foley couldn't get the rebound as that rolled around the rim. Stokes will push things back out. Biggs, nice screen there by Kayla Durham. As head coach for Blue Devils yelling, keep running it as Biggs gets loose ball as Pintinelli up herself, and she'll drop in another 2. 12 points for Simone Pintinelli, leading the Irish.
Quietly having a solid night.
As Ellis is fouled on her way up to the hoop. As Ewing will clear the bench now, as Delphos night is finished. She will finish with 33 points tonight. And looks to be a Ewing victory. Ellis gets that one to rattle home.
Now the question is, will Delphos outscore Notre Dame all by herself?
Oh, I didn't even think about that. 5 minutes to go here in quarter number 4. As the Irish look to finish this game strong. Megan Connolly thought about a 3. She'll pull it back on the drive. Pintinelli with it. Jumper inside the lane, no good. Johnson now with it in the corner. Almost got a pick there. As driving hard to the rim was Lily Alston as Isabel Lynch came up with it. She'll give it off to Izzy Diaz. And it's stolen again by the Blue Devils. And right there to clean things up is Ariana Wadley. Again, another 3 from Pintinelli. Doesn't get it to fall. She's had a nice night, but struggling as well as her and her Irish teammates. Johnson over Diaz. And it'll be deflected out of bounds. They'll say off Ewing, back to the Irish. As Julia Fraticelli checks in, the senior guard, for the first time tonight. As Lily Alston with it, she'll drive, shot no good. As Diaz came up with the rebound, she falls hard to the floor. As Fraticelli with it, she'll push it up the floor to Connolly. Nice bounce pass, backdoor, as couldn't get it to go. Was Ellie Marone. And loose ball in the lane, rebounded Blue Devils. As Joy Johnson gets her shot blocked by Diaz from behind. As Connolly strips that one from Alston. Megan Connolly puts up a shot. She's fouled as she goes up to the basket.
Both these teams still showing a great amount of hustle despite the 39-point difference on the scoreboard.
And give credit to the Irish for really just not giving up. They've been trying to get anything going they can tonight. And it's just, again, a tough day off, again, the back-to-back. As the Irish will be home here on Friday night against Princeton. It'll be the final game of the regular season with the Mercer County tournament looming. Stay tuned for that to all our WBCB social media pages, as we will have coverage of that once we know anything further and the seeds are announced. Alston drive, too strong. Johnson rebounded, fighting underneath, and she cleans that one up.
And Joy Johnson will just not be denied on those offensive boards, and that's been a theme for her throughout her entire career at Ewing.
As Cam Beadle gets on the score sheet tonight, drops in 2 with 2:25 to go here in quarter number 4. Johnson jumper. She gets that to go, beautifully shot. 15 points for Joy Johnson as she eclipsed her season average. As we mentioned all night tonight, pick who you want to guard. Del Foss, it was her night tonight. Johnson quietly working for the Blue Devils. 15 points as she will be subbed out as her night is complete. Alston now with it. Step back 3 from Lily Alston. Foul. As Alston will head to the free throw line to shoot 3.
We're down to 1:48 to go in regulation, and a good chance for both of these teams to get some of their lesser used players into the game and get them some valuable game experience.
It can never hurt, especially come playoff time, Rob. I talk about this a lot when coaches try to figure out the rotation for the playoffs. Usually you see a lot of shorter benches and stuff, but when you got players in the later stages of the regular season pushing for minutes, and just you can show a coach what you can do and how you could be involved. Rebounded Blue Devils underneath as Lynch comes up with it. She was fouled. Don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. Complete local and national news 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. Julia Fraticelli, 3 from her is no good. Rebounded Blue Devils. As the Irish come up with it, Connolly tries the 3. She gets it to go for Megan Connolly. And it'll be a delay of game on the Blue Devils. And possession will stay with the Blue Devils after that delay of game. Don't forget to check out the Italian People's Bakery Big Game Weekend. If you don't feel like cooking, check out Italian People's Bakery. Let them do all the catering for you. And you can visit them on 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg. The Italian People's Bakery since 1936. Shot no good, rebounded underneath is good as Taylor Williams is there to clean things up. Final minute of play here from Notre Dame. As Cameron Beadle will head to the free throw line now.
Bank is open on that free throw.
And Beadle gets the friendly home roll, gets in both free throws there. Loose ball, Fraticelli comes up with it. Beadle right back on it. As Lily Alston on the floor. It was an official timeout. we will have a timeout from the Blue Devils with 39 ticks to go. Coming up after tonight's game goes final. Stick with us. It's our Italian People's Bakery player of the game, as well as Kaufman Printing, as we will have a player of the game from the Blue Devils, and I'll do the interview, and most likely we'll go with Del Fosse there, I would think so, Rob, after tonight's performance.
It's a fairly obvious choice, Nick. She made it easy for us.
You can check out Kaufman Printing and Embroidery, servicing Trenton and our communities. Kaufman Printing and Embroidery services, from sports teams to businesses. Kaufman Printing and Embroidery has all your custom apparel needs. 439 South Broad Street in Trenton, or visit info@kaufmansprinting.com. That's info@kaufmansprinting.com. Today's game has been brought to you as a public service by the Ewing Township Education Association. The Ewing Township Education Association is proud to support all our students, tomorrow's future leaders of Ewing. As Kayla Durham, she'll give it off. 3-ball by Ariana Wadley. No good. Rebounded Connolly. She'll push it up the floor to Beadle. Beadle gives it off to Fraticelli, who nice scoop and score there by Julia Fraticelli off the bench. Final 5 seconds, and that will pretty much do it as the Blue Devils defeat the Notre Dame Irish to move to 17-5. Irish fall to 14-8 as they get a 3-game losing streak. We will step aside. We'll come back with our player of the game. Stay with us as we wrap up here from Notre Dame High School right after this on the WBCB Sports Network.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
Hi, this is Mercer County Prosecutor Angelo Honorfree, and I hope you're enjoying today's game. I'd like to commend today's students for participating in today's event. Being a part of extracurricular activities, whether it's an athletic event, marching in the band, or performing in the school play, or being on the debate team, is good for today's youth. And parents, stay involved in your children's activities and encourage them. An involved parent nurtures your children to accomplish great things. I'm proud to support the youth of Mercer County. This is Angelo Honorfree, your Mercer County Prosecutor, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time, where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Hi, Merrill Reese for Capital Health, reminding you that the former St. Francis Medical Center is now Capital Health East, and they still offer a 24/7 emergency department as well as outpatient medical clinic services. To enter the emergency department and outpatient clinic, please use the Burt Avenue entrance. Capital Health, proud to be a partner for better health in our state's capital, Trenton, New Jersey. This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford Subaru or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good! Falcon Heating and Cooling is proud to serve Hamilton Township and the surrounding communities. Their only priority is your comfort. Visit their showroom at 2615 Hamilton Avenue and see their water heaters, boilers, furnaces, and air conditioning units all on display. See what you're getting before delivery, and all brand names are there like Carrier, Lennox, Trane, and more. Falcon Heating and Cooling does their own installation. No subcontractors, enabling better pricing and financing at low rates with up to 7 years. Falcon Heating and Cooling, 2615 Hamilton Avenue. Call 609-638-4798. That's 609-638-4798. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties.
Hi, this is Mercer County Prosecutor Angelo Honorfree, and I hope you're enjoying today's game. I'd like to commend today's students for participating in today's event. Being a part of extracurricular activities, whether it's an athletic event, marching in the band, or performing in the school play, or being on the debate team, is good for today's youth. And parents, stay involved in your children's activities and encourage them. An involved parent nurtures your children to accomplish great things. I'm proud to support the youth of Mercer County. This is Angelo Honorfree, your Mercer County Prosecutor, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Welcome back, everyone, inside Notre Dame High School. I'm here with our Italian People's Player of the Game and Kaufman Printing and Embroidery Service Player of the Game, Tayela Del Fos. Tayela, first of all, I would just want to congratulate you on your next adventure academically and in the basketball world, going to Michigan. Congratulations on that. Just how does that feel to be going to a big D1 program?
Thank you. It feels amazing to have this opportunity. Years when I was younger, I would have never thought I would have had this opportunity. So it really feels good that these blessings are starting to come up now.
And you just make this game look so easy. We talked about it tonight, and just so effortless. You were everywhere tonight. I don't have the exact stats. I have you down for 33 points, almost close to a triple-double. I don't even know for sure if I can confirm that. But just how did it feel tonight? You were just all over both ends of the court.
It feels good. It was just one of those games. I was feeling myself, so shots was going in, layups was knocking down, passes was being made, so yeah.
You guys are in the midst of a 6-game winning streak now. At the right time, you're almost peaking. Mercer County tournament season is looming. Are you guys ready for that, and just what's ahead? And I know this group of seniors really wants to get to their ultimate goal at the end of the season.
Oh yeah, we're ready. We're fighting for states, so that's our goal, and we fight in every game from now, starting now. We're fighting every game.
Well, Tayela, thank you so much for a few minutes. You get a Kaufman Printing and Embroidery nice Nike bag with a water bottle, and as well as an Italian People's Bakery the sandwich valued at $8, Chambersburg. Thank you so much for a few times, and we'll talk to you probably around the Mercer County tournament. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, congratulations to Tayela Del Fos, our player of the game. 33 points from her tonight. And Rob, just to put a ribbon on this one, a tough game for the Irish. They tried to battle all game long, but it was too much Blue Devils on this one tonight.
Yeah, and it's just a tough night for the Irish. They couldn't get their shots to fall. They fell victim to some great Blue Devil defense, and like I said, giving up their second chance opportunities at the other end, and that was really a huge difference in this game. But it was Tayela Del Fos. It was her night. As you said, Nick, 33 points, just dominant on both ends of the court. You can see why she is going to a Big Ten school, and we look forward to see what she can do at the end of this season and in her college career.
Absolutely. It's going to be exciting to follow this Ewing Blue Devils team, as well as the Irish. They are not far from over. They will wrap up their regular season Friday night against Princeton, and then we turn right around into the Mercer County tournament. So stay tuned with us for that. That'll wrap up things up as the Blue Devils beat the Notre Dame Irish 71-35. I'm Nick Gallagher for Rob Gilmore and Aaron Bennett. Tonight we wish you a good evening, everyone, and so long on the WBCB Sports Network.